Hello, my beautiful friend, and welcome to your practice. Come into a comfortable seat and draw your palms together at your heart. Sit up nice and tall, close your eyes, and notice your breath. Take a second here to ease into the moment. Notice how you feel, and choose to enjoy the experience of your practice, to enjoy the experience of your pregnancy. Choose to trust yourself and your body. Find a nice deep breath in, and on an exhale, bow your head to your heart. Then gently release your hands to your knees or your thighs. Find a little movement in the spine here, perhaps moving the chest or the heart center in a circle. Feel your sit bones on the earth. And then we're going to get used to moving with the breath here by reaching the fingertips up on an inhale and letting them float down on an exhale. Do this a couple times here, following your own breath. Remember, I am strong. I trust myself and my body. Then slowly we'll release the fingertips down to the earth and walk the pinkies closer together. Opening up through the front body here, slight back bend. Grounding through the sit bones as we open the heart, open the chest. Press into all 10 fingerprints and lengthen up through the crown of the head. You might find a gentle sway here, opening up through the throat chakra, and finding a little movement in the neck as maybe you turn to the right and then slowly to the left. Gently bring it back to center, and we'll transition to all fours. Take your time. Enjoy every moment on your mat. When you're ready, we'll move into a nice, gentle cat-cow. Inhaling as we scoop the heart forward, and exhaling as we press into the palms, hollow up through the upper back body, and release the head. Make it your own here. Enjoy this moment as you connect to your spine, stretch your body, and deepen the breath. Now press into both palms evenly as you extend your right leg out. Level the hips and take a moment here to press into your right heel, maybe finding a little movement in that right foot, rotating that right ankle. Let your heart radiate forward. Take nice, long, smooth, deep breaths. Then gently we'll release it back to center and extend through the left leg. Same thing here, connecting foot, ankle, leg, and then finding an openness in the chest, the heart. Nice, long, smooth, deep breath in. And on an exhale, we'll release back to all fours. Now take a moment to slowly walk the fingertips up towards the knees, all the way up to the thighs. Press into your feet, press into your shins. Find stability, and then we're just going to check in with the wrists here. Then the elbows, nice and slow. And then the shoulders, finding a couple loops in the shoulders, forward, up, and back. And then synchronizing breath to movement again. We inhale, reach it all the way up, and exhale to the heart. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale to heart. Inhale, reach it up, and exhale, hands all the way through now to belly. Close your eyes. Take a moment to connect. And then slowly we'll return back to all fours. Beautiful work. This time we're going to send the right toes out, but keep them on the mat. Find that sit bone to heel connection here as you rock back and forth a couple times. Then switch it to the other side, same thing. Stretching through the foot, the calf, finding that sit bone to heel connection. Remembering that the neck is a nice long extension of the spine. Now repeat those two moves or come into a plank. Again, stretching through the feet and the legs, pressing away from the earth. Inhale in. On an exhale, we'll make our way to downward dog. Again, still stretching through the feet and the legs. Lengthening through the side body. Finding that yummy organic movement. And then slowly walking the feet up behind the hands. Release into forward fold. And then slowly begin to roll it up to standing. Take your time. Roll through the spine. Connect the soles of your feet to the earth. Loop the shoulders a couple times. Find what feels good as you stand tall in strong mountain mama. Then on your next deep breath in, we'll reach the fingertips high up overhead. On your exhale, bend your knees generously and melt it down to forward fold. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale and release. Walk the feet in towards center and step your right foot back. So we're moving mindfully here. We're easing into this breath and body connection here in runner's lunge or low lunge. Find a softness in the neck and then step the left foot back. Slowly lower down, coming into a gentle cobra. Elbows gently pull back. We bring a little energy to the system. Then make your way back to downward facing dog. And when you're ready, step the right foot up. Check in on the other side here, runner's lunge. And then we'll rock the back foot up to meet the front. From forward fold, we'll take a deep breath in and find a nice long flat back. On your exhale, release. Inhale, reach the fingertips all the way up towards the sky as you stand up nice and tall. And on an exhale, gathering the wisdom and the strength of your practice and bringing it to your heart. Beautiful. Again, we inhale, reach it up. Move with your breath as you exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen, nice long beautiful neck here. Exhale, forward fold. Walk the heels in, then step the right foot back. Nice, strong, stable runner's lunge. Then this time, lower the right knee down, press into the top of the right foot. Bring the palms to the top of your left thigh. Hug your inner thighs to the midline and find a pulse here. Stacking front knee over front ankle. Breathing into the hips and actively drawing energy up from the pelvic floor. Super strong lift up through the pelvic floor here. You can keep the hands on the waistline or you can reach the fingertips up and overhead. Press into the earth and find your beautiful, courageous crescent moon pose here. Take a deep breath in and on an exhale, release. Great, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Let the video guide you, but move at your own pace. Big, strong inhale in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Then when you're ready, step your right foot up. Find your lunge on the other side, hugging the inner thighs towards the midline. Then slowly lower that back knee down and press into the top of your back foot. Slowly come up, find your footing. Strong base here, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, find that gentle rocking motion. Pulsing with the breath, keeping the shoulders relaxed and the heart lifting up and open. Make sure you're not on a tightrope here, but two parallel planes. Press into that front foot and gently tug the top of the right thigh back, stabilizing through the legs and the hips, and then finding that upward current of energy from the pelvic floor. Reach the fingertips up towards the sky if that feels good. And then on an exhale, find your release. Slowly we'll step the back foot up to meet the front. Take your time, my friend. Then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften and bow. Bend the knees, inhale, reach it all the way up. Exhale, strong mountain mama. From here, we're going to reach behind and interlace the fingertips behind the tailbone. Find a soft bend in the knees here. No locked legs. Send your knuckles down and away as you open your chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Find a softness, a suppleness in the neck. Strong legs, full breath. We'll carve a line with the nose, look up, and then slowly release. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, release. Walk the feet together and step the right foot back. Hug towards the midline and slowly reach the fingertips up towards the sky for a nice strong high lunge. Press into your left big toe mound and reach the arms up. Remember, you can always bring the hands to the waistline or palms together at the heart. Lengthen your tailbone down by bending your right knee softly. Take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, we'll slowly pivot on the back foot and open up into Warrior Two. Strong base here as we send the fingertips out. Inhale, straighten the legs and reach it up. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, straight legs, we reach up. Exhale, strong warrior. Draw energy up from the arches of your feet. Keep the inner thighs engaged through this flow. Pelvic floor rising up. Move with your breath. And then slowly we'll return to that high lunge. For one deep breath in and exhale, we release. Beautiful, my friend. For more strengthening, take a moment in plank here or take a rest on all fours. Together we'll meet in downward facing dog. Again, let the video be your guide. Listen to your body. When you're ready, we'll step the right foot up. Again, coming into our high lunge, this time on the opposite side. Strong base here. Lengthen the tailbone down. Use your breath. Nice long inhale in. And a nice long extended exhale out as you open into Warrior Two. Strong mama flow. We inhale, press into the earth as you straighten your legs. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, tailbone lengthens down. Exhale, strong legs. Moving with your breath. Opening the hips, keeping the heart lifted. You might play with your focus here with practice, integrating the neck. Then slowly we'll release. Pivoting on the back foot, the left fingertips come down to come up. We inhale, strong mama here, high lunge. Exhale, a graceful release. Sweet. Step that back foot up to meet the front. And inhale, We halfway lift. Exhale, soften and bow. Inhale, take a nice slow roll up here. Feeling the fingertips trace the fronts of the legs as we stack through the staircase of the spine and rise up tall, palms in prayer position at the heart. Anjali Mudra. So good if you're feeling dizzy, nauseous, or sick. Also just a really lovely grounding mudra here. Take a moment to observe your breath. Notice how you feel. Then slowly we'll release and come to the center of our mat. Go ahead and step the feet wide here, turning the two big toes in just slightly. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, full body stretch. Exhale, out through the mouth as you release the arms down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Hands are going to come to the waistline here as we loop the shoulders. Find a nice open chest. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, keep a nice flat back as you melt your heart forward. Press into your feet. Draw energy up from the earth in standing, wide-legged forward fold. Fingertips can release to the earth or a block, or maybe palms come to the mat. You can also rest palms or forearms on a chair in front of you. Find your breath. To come out of the posture, we bring the hands back to the waistline, press into the outer edges of the feet, and slowly roll up. Moving into triangle, we turn the right toes out, left toes in. Reach the arms out, take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, sending the hips behind you as you tip forward. Slowly melting into Trikonasana here, pressing into the feet, drawing energy up from the earth. Find length in the side body. If you feel like your torso is twisting here, you might lift up on a chair or a block. Try to just keep an openness in the heart as you breathe. Nice, long, smooth, deep breaths. Remember that your hand can be on the waistline here, and that this is your time to connect to your body and make it your own. Press into the earth as you slowly rise up back to center, and we'll take it to the other side. Left toes point forward, right toes turn in. Send the hips back as you tilt over into your triangle. Open your heart. Keep a mindfulness from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. Breathe nice, long, smooth, sweeping breaths up and down the spine. Enjoy your practice. Take good care of your body. Press into the earth and rise back up to center. Beautiful. Catch your breath. Awesome. We'll turn the two big toes in and then heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, dance it back to center. Shake it off. Find a lightness and ease. Take a moment to reconnect here in Tadasana. Take a nice, juicy, loving moment here to connect to your intention or an affirmation. Relishing in this moment, finding gratitude. Draw the palms together, Anjali Mudra. And then we'll bring the gaze down to the feet as we prepare for tree pose. So we'll shift the weight to the left leg, and this tree pose should be unique each time you come to it as the body and the energy shifts. This is really about finding your breath and finding a place to ground down, and then connecting to that inner strength. So it's not your normal striving for balance Vrksasana, even though balance is great. You might practice this at the wall. You might keep your toes on the earth. And if you have had an active yoga practice up until now, you might find that your tree pose is strong and that heel is really drawing all the way up towards the center. But just remember to be receptive to what's going on. So you can reach the arms up and overhead, or keep them on the waistline. Wherever you are, find a nice full breath in, and on an exhale, we'll slowly release. Awesome. Wiggle it out, shake it out, find a softness, let it go. And then we'll try the same thing on the other side. This is an opportunity again to play, to explore, to practice listening to the body, noticing its energy, really tuning in and expanding awareness. So that's why we have tree pose in this sequence, not simply to just master the balancing posture. So see where it's at today. Connecting to your breath. Relaxing through the shoulders. And softening through the skin of the face. Maybe you take the arms up, or maybe hands are on the waistline. Deep breath in, and on an exhale, we let it go. Beautiful, my friend. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, and exhale, find a slow, soft forward fold. Hitting the refresh button here, reconnecting to the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, slow release. We'll step the feet back to plank. You can pause here for a little more heat, or you can go straight to child's pose, taking your time as we lower the knees. Bring the two big toes together. Widen the knees as you melt the heart back. Forehead rests on the mat, that point of intuition. And we take a rest, letting go of any stress, any worries, letting any tension melt away. Now, if you're further along in your first trimester, or you're just needing to rest a little longer, stay in an extended child's pose. Otherwise, we'll come up and reach the left fingertips out, and then bring them underneath the bridge of the right arm for a little love in the upper back body and the shoulders. So we're not twisting in the belly here. We're definitely not cranking the torso. We're keeping a softness as we rest on the left ear. Find what feels good. Listen to your body. Deep breath in. And we'll find a nice slow exhale to mindfully release back to center. And then reach the right fingertips out as you bring them in and underneath the bridge of the left arm. So if this is new for you, it might take a second to get the hang of it. It can be a little yoga for the brain moment. But when you're there, focus on the upper back body, the shoulders. Again, keeping the belly and the torso nice and soft here. Really yummy for the spine. Deep breath in, and on an exhale, we'll slowly, nice and slow, release back to center. Walk the knees underneath you. We can cross the ankles here, or find your own way to flat back position. Laying down here, we'll take a nice full stretch by reaching the arms up and overhead. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale out. Now, with the support of the earth here, we're going to lift the left knee up. Sole of the left foot comes to the ground. Then we'll lift the right leg up, cross the right ankle over the top of that left thigh, and we interlace the fingertips behind the left hamstring. Scoop the tailbone up, and we begin to open the hips, maybe massaging the lower back with a gentle rock. You might keep a little energy in the feet, again, expanding awareness. Deep breath in here. You might straighten that left leg for the last breath here, just an extra little hamstring stretch, or you can keep it nice and bent, shin parallel to the sky. Inhale in, exhale, release, and switch. Left ankle crosses over the top of the right thigh, and we find our stretch with the support of the earth on the other side. Close your eyes here, my friend. Relax your shoulders. Remember that this time is for you to connect, to feel alive. You might straighten that right leg here, feeling the ball and socket joint there. Again, just checking in with that awareness. And when you're ready, we'll take a nice full breath in and use the exhale to release. Send the fingertips left to right and let the knees now melt towards the right side of your mat. So really nice and easy here as we breathe into the front of that hip crease. And we'll take it through center and on to the left. Breathing into the side body. And then slowly melting it back to center. Stay here, or if you need a little counter in the lower back, you might hug the knees in towards the heart for a moment. Then we'll move into a nice happy baby pose. Grabbing the outer edges of the feet or the inner arches. Breathe in, send breath to those strong, powerful, open hips. Find a little playfulness if it feels right. Take a deep breath in, this time breathing all the way down to your coccyx, your tail. Find that strong, supportive breath. Nice. Then we'll slowly begin to release into a Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together and the knees stay nice and wide. Left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. Connect. Say hello. Life is good. We open our minds and open our hearts to the sensations and the experience of pregnancy. And whenever you're ready, we'll slowly release the arms left to right. Extend the legs out long. Take a moment to pamper yourself here in Shavasana, pillowing the head or covering up with a blankie. When you're comfortable, begin to notice how you feel. Softening any part of the body that might be holding or tight. And closing your eyes for a nice, nurturing moment of love and rest. Beautiful work, my friend. The light in me bows to the beautiful light in you. Thanks, lady. Namaste.